Guys, what's up? Check it out. Starting a new job tomorrow. I'm actually going to move this, get rid of this old AC flux core welder, Chicago Electric. I got that old titanium now. I don't need that. Those things. No, I was going to use it as a tacking welder. I'm going to take that out and put my plasma cutter up there. And the little bastard, just leave it up there. But anyway, I'm just doing a short video today. I actually got a job coming up tomorrow, starting tomorrow. It's going to be about 4 or 5 days. It's me and 2 other dudes. We're replacing 8 beams, 8 columns. The last job I replaced 4 by myself. It took 5 days. There's going to be 3 of us, so it shouldn't take, you know, that many days. Maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe. Who knows? Because there's 8 of them. But I got a lot of stuff going over here. But I wanted to show you something real quick. This is just a quick video. I'll try to get video of that tomorrow. I'll do a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do a lot because it's a big place and lots of people working and the 2 other guys working with me. But anyway, I want to show you guys something real quick. Got some triangle supports we're going to weld on the beams. Somebody was asking me about it in my last video, why I didn't put any supports up to support the beams is because they were already separated and split and rotted. And they had already moved as much as they were going to, so I didn't have a problem cutting it off. Here's the 045 flux core I was using in that job. It's from Welding City. I don't know anything about them. I'm assuming the Blue Demon's probably better because it costs like $25 more than this. But this was cheap and it worked, and it does a pretty good job. Now look, check this out. On top of those supports, putting bottle jacks on these beams, I just welded some 1/4-inch plate on the top there. That's 3/8 on the side. It's I-beam. I welded a 1/4-inch plate on the top and bottom, and that's with the 045 flux core. And it worked out pretty good. But the biggest thing, man, is I want to tell you guys about this. Now, I've probably glazed over this a few times. This is the generator I got because somebody asked me a question about it and I wanted to just tell you. I said, let me get a better light here. All right, it's not going to give me a better light, so I'm going to try to do it on my own. Okay, a little darker. So this is the Duramax 13,000 watt peak, 10,500 running watts. The reason I bought this is because I was looking for something to run one of those transformer welders off of, like the one I had that was what was it, Vulcan Commander. It was the knockoff of the Miller Thunderbolt and the Hobart Stickmate, the old ones, transformer. And so I needed something, or the Tombstone. Everybody's got a Tombstone. So I needed something that had a 50 amp receptacle. This thing will run a house, this thing will run an RV, this thing will run anything, and it will run a welder. And I've run my plasma cutter off of it, every welder I've had. Let's see, my plasma cutter's over there. It's a Hynade something or another. Let me get this. It's a Hynade 45D. Okay, I've run that off of it. I've run the little bastard off of it. I've run everything, the Vulcan Commander. But either way, this generator, and I've used this thing for a couple years now. I will tell you this. I stored it and I left the gas on the side over there where you turn it on and off, and I knew as soon as I pulled it out, it'd been a few months, I knew as soon as I pulled it out. Now I use only ethanol free gas, so explain that one. The carburetor was still gummed up, and I've only ever used ethanol free gas. Did I say ethanol? Ethanol free gas in it, and the carburetor was gummed up. Of course I cleaned it out, took it apart, it cleaned all the jets, blah blah blah, ran everything through there. Now it purrs like a kitten again, but it shoots out 242 volts. It's a 50 amp receptacle, so it's plenty to run a welder. And I've run the prime weld, no problem. I've got 035 in it for the next job we're doing, starting tomorrow. But I just wanted to show you that. Somebody had asked me about my setup, man. This little guy run just about it. I mean, it's run everything I've put at it. I've run the Flux 125 off the 20 amp. God dang, man, where's the light? Okay, it's a 20 amp plug, right? It's got a 30 amp on there, two 30 amp plugs, and then the 50 amp. So it's ready to go. All right, I'm getting a call, guys. I've got to go, but I just wanted to let y'all know that. You can run that on there.